This is the front of the place. It's a very colonial looking style, which I kind of like. And we'll walk around the side and take a look at the courtyard that's there. That would have to be fenced in. I wanted to film this one because I wanted to get your view on this. I don't really know how you'd react to this idea at all. So just so you can see it. Basically what we got is a very open concept, and in the front side it's kind of like a living room area, but it's fairly spacious. I mean, and open and a lot of light. The stairways come up here, and off to the side we have what would be potentially a little dining room. You can see by the light here. It comes in to the family room. The family room is also a fairly good size with a fireplace in the front. Ultimately, the divide between the kitchen and the family room is probably a little suspect. You'd probably have to have some kind of sofa or potentially none at all, maybe along the window. That's my biggest concern right now with this layout. But the kitchen is a good size. It's in a corner shape, but it's got an island, so you have extra counter space. What's very unique about this house is that the garages are behind, which means you don't have garage space in front. This also means that your yard is fairly small. Now, small being probably half the size of the standard yards. Yeah. So, because the garage is behind, there's a little hallway that leads from the kitchen. It leads to an area that you would have your laundry facilities. And then effectively you have your garage in the back. Now, this actually appeals to me a lot because I hate the garages in the front of the homes. There's a laneway on the back that actually you would drive in and actually enter the garage. Above the garage is another interesting concept of this house, is what they call a nanny room. We could choose two things. This effectively is an extra guest room in the house. So this ultimately would be an ideal office because you basically have a room that's independent of the bedrooms. You have your own bathroom, and there's even a closet. And it's got a big window, so it would be a great office space, and it's separate from all the bedrooms. It overlooks the other garages, so it's not the best view in the world, but it's practical. I guess we can pause it. I mean, it's a decent size, but it's not huge by any means. There's much bigger master bedrooms in other homes. And it's got one walk-in closet, which is acceptable size, not huge, and a practical bathroom. It's definitely not, as big as some of the others. Okay, another nice feature about this house is because there's no garage in front, there is a full porch on the bottom side and a full balcony on the second floor that you can enter. So we're on the second floor. You can see it's not roped off yet, but it's got a full balcony here, which is kind of nice to have. Here is the kind of courtyard area. So this is really all the outdoor space you have. But just to keep in perspective, we're talking approximately right here would be the boundary line between the two places. So you'd have that space from this line over, which isn't awful, it's just not great. This is the laneway going in where you've actually parked the car. So it's definitely not the front of the house like you saw before.